How's it going, guys? Hero here from Model 3 Scan. Today we are going to check out this guy. Let's get to it. How's it going, guys? So for all you Model 3 and Model Y owners, today we're checking out a brand new MagSafe Charger from Modufy. But before we dive in, just a quick disclaimer. This isn't a sponsored video, although Modufy did send this out to me to test and review for you guys. So shout out to Modufy for that. And now with that out of the way, let's get to it. All right. So first, before we get to it, let's get to an unboxing. So this is the box that it came in. Pretty minimal, pretty sturdy. Let's check it out. All right, so as you can see, there's a little thing there. It says "Enriched Tesla Moment." I believe that's actually Modufy's what is it, concept? That's actually pretty cool. And then there's the box that it comes in. Let's take it out. All right, let's see. So we have two little envelopes. This one actually, since Modufy actually sent this out to me, they sent me the Modufy MagHesive Ring. So I'm not sure if this will come included with your purchase if you guys do decide to buy the product, but they sent this out to me and I'm really grateful because I actually don't have any MagSafe anything. So yeah, this is pretty nice. So this would actually come with two. And yeah, you just slap it on the back of your phone, 3M tape on the back, and yeah, pretty cool design. It has their name etched on it and everything. Pretty cool, pretty sleek. All right, and this I believe is just some instructions and stuff with adhesives. Comes with a QR so that you can check out their store, their Instagram and Facebook, which is pretty awesome. And the product itself. So this thing is actually pretty solid. Looks super sleek. I really like the design, and it's like, yeah, that's some pretty good quality. This is actually a USB-C, as you guys can see here. Pretty long cord, which is pretty awesome. And I will show you guys how I actually hide this cable when I do put it back in. I actually have been using this for about a week now. And I repackaged it for you guys. So as you can see, the 3M backing is already removed since I had to take it back out for you guys. But yeah, let's get to it. All right, guys, so we're in the car now, and I'm going to show you how we install this little guy. So from before, I already had taken off the 3M backing for the adhesive. So all you pretty much do is just come around here and kind of slap it right on. And that's it. There's really nothing else to it. It's pretty awesome. Here, let me get you to another angle so you guys can see what it looks like. All right, guys, so this is what it looks like. Pretty awesome, pretty sleek. Fits pretty good with the Tesla interior. As you can see down there, that's where the cable is. I will set up another camera angle so you guys can see how I hide that thing. All right, guys, here we are, and check out how long this cord is. It is pretty freaking long, which is a good and a bad thing. And sometimes it's better to have more than you need. And just like the good old saying goes, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. All right, so let me show you guys how I actually hide this thing. And so basically what you're going to do is you're going to take the cable and you are going to tuck it into this little area right here. of the center console. And what's going to end up happening is the cable will actually be able to be run through the center console here. So there are obviously other ways to do this. If you know how to take apart the center console, you can actually take the cable and put it through the center console so it does not show. But if you're not really savvy with taking apart your center console, you can actually just do it this way. And then we just take the cable and we're going to open up the center console here and then plug the cable right into your USB slot. And that's pretty much it. And it actually doesn't look too bad, even though we didn't open up the center console itself and run the cable through that way. And yeah, all right, let's keep going. Here we are in the car, and we are going to go over the performance of the MagSafe Modufy charger. So this was actually kind of difficult to set up. I realized I didn't have a secondary method of recording things because everything was done through my phone. And here's my phone. So I actually had to whip out my drone and record it from there, but I'm recording my audio through my phone. But I digress. Let's get to it. So this charger is pretty awesome. It delivers about 15 watts of wireless charging, which is pretty awesome. Like exactly where you want what you want from MagSafe Charger. And I am actually using a Z Fold 5, which is a bit of a heavier phone. It weighs about like 253 grams, give or take. I'm not entirely sure. And yeah, it's a bit heavier than most phones out there. As you can see, this is a bare bones phone, but I do have the MagHesive Ring from Modufy. So shout out to Modufy for sending this out to me. I really appreciate it. Because of this accessory, it makes this work since I don't have MagSafe built into my phone or a MagSafe case. But anyways, I digress. So with the Z Fold 5's weight, the charger holds it securely in place. And like I said, I've actually been using this for about a week now. And this thing stays in place on normal roads, on bumpy roads, even when I am doing a little bit of spirited driving. This is a Model 3 Performance, and you guys are, I'm pretty sure, know how quick these cars can be from 0 to 60 and just in the acceleration department in general. But yeah, even with the weight, it holds it in place. And what's really impressive is that because this is a Z Fold 5, I can fully unfold the phone and it holds steady and charges. That is some serious strength from that magnet. This is a view from the backside if you guys are curious. Pretty sleek. Sorry, excuse all the other stuff. It doesn't exist. Just pay attention to that thing right there. Yeah, pretty nice. Okay, now that I've shown you the charger, let's talk about the good and the bad. So first, the good. First off, ease of use. This charger is super simple. You just snap your phone onto it and it starts charging. If you're someone who's always on the go, you'll appreciate not having to fumble around with cables or plugs. It's quick and effortless, just how a MagSafe charger should be. Next, the build quality. I gotta say, this charger feels really sturdy. It's not flimsy or cheaply made. The materials used are premium, and you can feel that right away. The magnet is strong, like really strong. I'm using a Z Fold 5, which, as I mentioned before, is a heavier phone. Despite its weight, the charger holds it firmly in place, whether I'm driving on smooth highways or hitting some rougher terrain. The phone stays secure and charges without any issues, and that's a big deal, especially for those of us with a heavier, larger device. Speaking of the magnet strength, even when I unfold my Z Fold 5, which doubles its size, the charger doesn't let go, and it's rare to find a charger that can handle that without any wobbling or slipping. Modufy really nailed this aspect. Now let's talk about aesthetics. If you're into keeping the interior of your Tesla looking sleek, this charger is for you. It integrates beautifully with the car's design. The circular shape of the charger is actually a nice contrast to the more angular design of the Tesla screen. It's minimalist, has a clean look that does not feel out of place. Another pro is how easy it is to install. While the cable can be a bit of a hassle, which I'll get to in the cons, the actual charger itself sticks right onto the Tesla screen perfectly. No complicated setup or special tools required, and that's a big win for anyone who doesn't want to spend hours messing with their car's interior. And finally, the MagHesive Ring. Now, if you don't have MagSafe built into your phone like me, this is a lifesaver. It makes sure that even non-MagSafe devices can use the charger without any issues. The magnets hold on tight, and I've had no problems whatsoever with it falling off or moving around. Really huge thanks to Modufy for including this. And now onto the cons. So let's break down the cons a little more because there are a few things that might be deal breakers depending on your preferences. First off, the price. Now, while I was filming this, the charger was priced at $99, but Modufy actually dropped it to $75 a couple days later. While $75 is a more reasonable price, it's still worth noting that other brands like MagBak offer 30-watt charging with a 12-volt adapter included in the box for just $99. That $25 price difference will get you double the charging speed. For anyone really concerned about charging speed or getting more for your money, this could sway your decision. Another note about the MagSafe charger is MagSafe actually offers bundle deals. So if you wanted to buy a secondary charger for your passenger and also a 60-watt 12-volt adapter, you can bundle all those things together and save some money. Another point that might affect some users is the lack of pivoting capability. While the MagBak doesn't do that either, this might not sound like a big deal at first. If you have a larger phone like mine, or your phone is mounted lower on the display, part of the screen might get blocked by the steering wheel. I've had this issue with my Z Fold 5 because it sits just low enough that I have to guess what's behind the wheel while driving, which can be annoying if you rely on visual information from your phone. Another con is the installation process. The cable that comes with the charger can sometimes get in the way during setup. It's not the biggest inconvenience, but it does make installing it a little trickier, especially if you're trying to do it on your own. The cable tends to dangle while you're mounting the charger, so you need one hand to hold the charger and another to keep the cable in place. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's definitely a bit awkward, especially compared to other chargers. Next, there's the color mismatch. Now, this might sound nitpicky, but for those who care about having everything blend perfectly, the charger's color doesn't quite match the back of the Tesla screen. It's slightly darker, which you might notice if you're particular about your car's interior being cohesive. Again, this is more of an aesthetic issue, but it could be something that bothers you over time. Next is the MagHesive Ring. While it might just be the adhesive or it could be my phone, I had a lot of trouble having the MagHesive Ring stay on my phone. When I first tested the product out, I attached it to the charger, and when I removed my phone from the charger, it immediately ripped off the MagHesive Ring. I actually had to use my nails to pry the MagHesive Ring off of the MagSafe charger. I actually tried both rings that came with the charger, and that's why you can see in the intro of the video that there are fingerprints on the MagHesive ring because I actually had that one on my phone prior to attaching the second ring. So the second ring, I actually had to end up using extra adhesive to make it stay on my phone because every time I would try to use the charger, the MagHesive ring would just rip right off. Now, this could just be a me problem. I hope it isn't a flaw with the MagHesive ring itself. And finally, I have to mention the packaging. When I received mine, the charger was not securely held in place inside the box. It shifted around during shipping, and I even found some light scratches on the product. While this didn't affect the performance, it's a little disappointing to open something new and find it already a bit scuffed up, especially at its price point.
It might be a small thing, but for a premium product, I would expect better packaging. So, what's my final verdict on the Modufy MagSafe charger? Now, forgive me as this is my first MagSafe product I've ever used, so I might have a slight bias for the Modufy charger. So let me know in the comments if my bias is swaying my opinion. So here's the thing. If you're someone who just wants a functional MagSafe charger and doesn't care too much about how it looks or the extra features that more expensive brands offer, then the Modufy charger might not be for you. There are definitely cheaper options out there if all you need is something that does the job without any frills. But if you're like me and you care about aesthetics, build quality, and having something that fits seamlessly into your Tesla's interior, then the Modufy charger is a solid option. The premium design, strong magnet, and overall sleek look make it a really nice addition to the car. And sure, $75 isn't the cheapest out there, but for what you get, I think it's worth considering, especially if you appreciate a well made product. So, whether you're after something simple or a bit more stylish for your Tesla, honestly, it all comes down to what matters most to you. If you're not concerned about the features of the Modufy charger, you can definitely find a cheaper, less premium option on places like Amazon. So if you want to pick up one of these for yourself, check out the links below. And if you use my code at checkout, you'll save some money, which also helps out the channel. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you guys prefer a more budget-friendly option, or do you think paying a bit more for better quality is worth it? I'd really like to hear your thoughts. Also, check out and follow Modufy's Instagram and visit their website. The links are down below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.